I done started the video in the neighborhood. I Mr. Rogers, yeah. Da da da. Dun 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 dun. Another day, another dollar. Used to be a pimp. I chilled and retired. One man, multiple. I can't say that word. Pop my collar, if you know what I'm saying. Nah, that's how Mr. Rogers used to do. That was his like theme song. He had a theme song, so I thought that I. Anyways, now that I got your engagement, that's the reason why I did all of that. But my name is Goodbye Forever. You're tuned in with a word with forever. This is forever. Yay! 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 I'm sorry. Today we're gonna talk about life. We're gonna talk about the world. We're gonna talk about everything that you see right here, right? Welcome to the Finger Lakes, upstate New York. Beautiful. Well, it looks beautiful. Depending on where you come from and your geography, or where you are on the map, it could be beautiful. It could be anything that you want to be, but I'm not gonna lie, a lot of people take this for granted. Like when you wake up, right? You take a breath. You take that for granted, right? Like when you eat your meals, right? For breakfast or breakfast or brunch or lunch or dinner or anything. You take that for granted. Walking. You take that for granted. Talking. You take that for granted. Dancing. Take that. You take that for granted. All these things that we do naturally, we take that for granted. Which brings me back to my point where, or with, or how, nobody God fearing anymore, bro. What's going on? We must have forgot. And I'm not going to come out with preachy or anything like that. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm going to be truthful with you. You're still going to learn something, because you're always going to learn something when you come to my channel. That's what I do. You know what I'm saying? But you're going to laugh. You're going to you're going to laugh. You're going to laugh. And you will laugh. But like I said, back where I was talking to, I almost fell. That would have been crazy. But nobody's God-fearing anymore. Like, nobody wants a God-fearing man anymore. Nobody wants a God-fearing woman anymore. Like, what's up with y'all? Y'all acting like y'all lost your mind or something. And if your mom watching this, or if your auntie watching this, or your grandma, yeah, baby, please, yeah, baby, yeah. Look, she don't say that. I already know. You ain't gotta tell me. She know where I'm coming from with it. Listen to me, TT. Listen to me, Grandma. Listen to me, Nana or Danny or something. Listen to me. And why are you looking at your kid looking at you, y'all both looking at me? I'll be honest with you. What is going on social media? What is going on? It seems like we're desensitized to everything that we grew up on. Or did you grow up with anything at all? Because that's how you acting. Y'all acting like a fool right now. I ain't gonna lie. I shouldn't have to, or you shouldn't have to, every time you wake up and get to scrolling, to see booty everywhere, just everywhere. And you should be like, like people who's not used to this social media, like do yourself a favor. Actually, it's kind of disrespectful, but anyways, the fact that you won't do this, what I'm about to say, lets you know what's going on and how crazy the world has gotten. Hand your phone to your mom, or hand your phone to your grandma, or hand your phone to your parent or anybody right now and show them what social media looks like uncut, what you watch on a daily basis. Oh, you don't want to do it, do you? You don't want to do that. Why? Why not? Go on X right now, or go on Twitter and hand your parent or hand somebody that you hold with a great status to your heart. Hand them the phone and show them X, show them Twitter. Show them that. You don't want to do it, do you? Yeah, because you know better. A lot of things and included with this world, and included with, hold on, 5 minutes, I bet. Included with this world, including everything that we see, we are being desensitized to everything. And it's sad because it's just like, for a fact, what happened? What happened? Like, all right, starting with the baby boomers. I always go to this because I have to. It had to relate back to get your mind working and let know how everything works out and how everything is going. Starting with the baby boomers, right? They didn't really have so much say so. Pass it off to what I want to say, Gen X, right? Gen X. They really didn't have no much say so either. You know, drugs was born into the 80s area in that area, but it was a good point in time in there, but kind of still dysfunctional at the same time. Then you have the millennials, us, me and you probably. You know what I'm saying? The golden era, the golden age, as they would call it, in music and movies. Movies are not the same anymore. That's what they say. Music not the same anymore. That's what they say. Everything how it is with sports, all of that, it's not the same anymore how they would say. But you know, there's one thing with that. Why did us millennials get skipped? Like, we didn't have an opinion, or like what we stood for, or the things that was developing in the golden era or the golden age. It got skipped, and it went just straight to Gen Z or the early 2000s for sure, or for real. And like, we didn't really have so much to say so. We didn't have so much to say so. We didn't have much say so. That's what I meant to say. I'm getting better. Don't, you know what I'm saying? You can laugh. I'll find a branch right now. Stop playing with me. Anyways, I didn't mean that, but I meant that. Anyways, like I was saying, we got skipped. You know what I'm saying? Now it's boom, Gen Z. And Gen Z is adapting to the world. It's adapting to technology. We have AI. We have all of this stuff, right? But we're missing a gap. We're missing a bridge. Like, our job is still not done. Hey, baby boomers, adapt to the time if you can. Not telling y'all what to do, but you get what I'm saying. Gen X, adapt with the times. Come on now, y'all older now. Y'all seeing what's going on. Us millennials, we gotta step up the most. We gotta step up the most. We gotta lean on Gen X and hopefully lean on the baby boomers too to teach Gen Z. Because you know why? Because we're the ones that can relate to both. We're still old school and we're still young school. We're still new school. That's what I meant. You know what I meant. Anyways, like I said, we're the ones who adapt to both of the times. We know how it was with AOL music. We know what it was with CD players. We know what it was, but why I'm shifting over like that? With all CD players and everything like that, and we know what it was. We were the first one with the MP3, bro. First one with the iPod, bro. First one with the iPhone touchscreen. That's us. Both worlds. We gotta teach Gen Z, and also now within that, we gotta teach Gen X too, so they can teach the baby boomers for real. Because we're the median and everything. It don't seem like that. And then when the next generation is born after this, we would kind of be like Gen X or closer to baby boomers, if you want to say. But just adapt to the times. But then again, at the same time, like I said, don't forget about your morals and your principles. Because I'm going to keep telling you that every single video. I'm going to keep telling you about principles and morals and everything that we stood for and stand for still to this day. And that starts with a foundation. And what's a foundation? God. That's the foundation, bro. We got to bring back, it's cool to be God-fearing. It's cool to have faith. It's cool to believe. Because you know why? When the times get hard, what y'all do? And then when it gets better, what do y'all do? Oh, you want to praise when it's time, when you need it, huh? When you want to get this new job, when you want to get this new car, when you want to get this new phone. When the child being born. We go through tough times. But once you get it, what do? Dismiss it. Oh, you don't need God no more. Oh, you don't need hope no more. You don't need faith anymore. You gotta be ready so you don't have to get ready. I'ma say it one more time. You had to be ready so you don't have to get ready at all times. Don't wait till you're in a crisis for you to call out and now you want to get digged out of trouble. For you to turn around and do the same thing because you didn't learn your lesson. That's why you still cycling for real. Be ready always so you ain't have to get ready. Take pride in who you are as an individual. If you're in a relationship right now and you questioning why you with that person, you shouldn't be with that person. Dig deep into yourself. Look at yourself in the mirror instead of getting lit. Because I know we all get lit. I have my times too. Sometimes I relapse too. But I know what the source is for me doing the things that I do. Do you? Have you ever thought about it? Not being judgmental. I'm just holding you accountable, just like how I hold myself accountable. I love myself just like how I love you. So why would I let you down if I don't play by myself? You see what I'm saying? If you watching this, if you subscribe, if you like, you gonna learn today. And if you just subscribe, you better not unsubscribe, or I'll jump through the phone. I'll jump through the phone. You almost made me cuss. I'll jump through the phone. But like I said, I love y'all so much, bro, that if I hold myself accountable, I'ma hold y'all accountable. And you know what the accountability is? God. Foundation for real. And within on top of that, it's not a judgmental thing because he gives you so much grace. He gives you so much chances. My life, God forbid, I could drop right here, right now, on this phone, during this podcast. It could be my last breath, God forbid. Y'all heard that, right? God forbid. But I'm still here. You're still here. You're still watching. You could drop right now too. Or somebody in your family at any given moment. Don't take life for granted. God gives you so much grace to the point where you're breathing right now. Everybody is healthy in your family right now. For the ones who have passed, it was their time. They had to go. They had to go to heaven to see what's going on to make sure that y'all good down here. Because once it's a wrap, it's a wrap. And I'm not going to front here to you. I'm going to be honest with you. Everybody on this earth can only guess what happens afterwards. We really don't know what happens afterwards. We can only do our best of our thought of what we think. We don't know. Because if we would know all the answers in this world and everything that's going on, we would be God. And we're not God. So let's humble ourselves. With all this knowledge, with all this ignorance, with all this demonic activity that y'all got going on this devices and these devices and all, you got me stuttering and all that. And all this situations with showing off your body, it's nothing wrong with showing off your body, but it's a problem with if you're not comfortable in your own flesh and blood and you seeking attention for the wrong reasons, and it shows. You get signs every single time. You want to cry because that's your baby dad. You want to cry because that's your baby mama. You didn't see the signs. You slept with that person, and before you slept with that person, hopefully you was with them from a long time. But if not, that's what you chose. Take accountability. That's your decision. That's what you chose. That's your life. You can't get mad at the person you chose. You chose to open your legs. You chose to insert. You didn't choose to wrap it up. You can't get mad. You can't get mad. And then most importantly, you have your beautiful creation of what you have. Or your multiple beautiful creations of what you have. But it comes with accountability. All this comes with God. And I'm out. I'm talking too much. But it was a good session though. It was a good session. But God first, man. But God first. Don't ever forget that. Why am I creeping up the stairs like this? Like you be creeping. With a word with forever, this is forever. Yay! Almost forgot my theme song. Have a blessed day.